and let's respond to this activity. So it says add a response. So I click on add a response. You can see I've got all of my tools down the bottom, and I can also view my instructions at the top there. So that's really good. And don't forget, highly encourage you guys to put a audio recording or a movie recording showing your face or making that connection with your students and build that relationship aspect going forward. I think it's really, really important. So we'll look at that and we'll assume, take a photo here. I wonder if I've got a photo. I might just take a water bottle photo maybe. I wonder if I can take a photo in my camera. I've got my cat here, the old Snapchat filters, finding it hard to turn those off. So here we go. So we've got those here, and this might be a sharp aspect of it. So what are we going to do? Place your object, and we've got a highlight. So I'm going to hit my pencil tool, select, and I might put these bits here, and I might say that they're smooth parts. Now, I always like to think, what device has the student got? If you know that they're using iPads and that, you can actually encourage them to do a little bit more annotating than kind of using keyboards or mouse or that sort of thing is here. We might select a different color and say that that was a sharp bit at the top, and so on. And we've got lots of different tools that we can actually use going forward. So down the bottom here, this is kind of our move tool. Down here, we've got a pencil, we've got a different pen, we've got a highlighter that we might actually use later on in regard to specific bits that we could actually use. We've got kind of your magic wandy type pen that all kids love, and some of us not so much as teachers, and we've got an eraser tool as well. So there's lots of different tools. Down the side here, we've obviously got our shapes that we can actually create with shapes, make bigger, can actually do a range of different things in regard to responding. We can actually change the style of those, order them, lock them, duplicate, delete, and so forth. All of the time, I used to encourage my students to do an audio recording of explaining what they actually did. So I always used to love to encourage that talking and speaking and kind of explaining and making that thinking a little bit more visible as we go forward. And obviously we've got the text as well. So we've got the text box here, and even young students, I know some are really quite capable of typing and really developing their language skills with written text. So, you know, think about the kids that you've got and what you're actually asking them to do. You might actually say that you want them to actually type a response, or you might say, no, I'd actually like an audio recording for this one, and you can actually dictate what you would actually like. And I think that's really important going forward, that we can do those things. When the student's finished, we just hit that check button, or that ticky box as I call it, and you can actually see that there, that it's been delivered. Okay, and that's really, really important.